All right, how we doing? Just woke up about an hour ago. It's Friday. Gonna get my day started. Eat some fruit. Best thing to eat in the morning, fruit. Helps get your body going, your nutrients, and cookie. Just one or two. Something sweet. Why not? I have no plans for today. Don't know what's gonna happen. Just gonna go to work. Trinity is going to Nashville this weekend. So, just getting driven to the airport later. And I'm not going. I don't really care. That's the plan so far. Just coming over here to say goodbye to my baby. I love you, Dipsy. Look at her, so cute. Little sweater. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I have absolutely nothing to do again today. At least I don't know yet. Gonna play around with this thing, have some fun. What else? The car is smelling a little nostalgic right now, so might go on a drive or something. We'll see. It'll be a long night, maybe not. Got work again tomorrow, so hopefully it's not a super long night or nothing. But well, I was playing a little bit of Xbox. I didn't go out. Maybe I still might go to Wawa or something just for fun. But look who it is. It's the Dipsy. It's a Dipsy baby. It's my baby. Mwah. Sit. And been a little stressed out recently. It's life. You know how it is. So you always got to come back. Well, not always come back, but always come back. Some people might distance themselves for a little bit, but Jesus is always waiting. So we're just going to read the Bible to Dipsy again, like in an older video. Right now we're at Matthew 20. I don't know. I don't really read the New Testament as much as I do the Old Testament. Because at the Old Testament, I like to read like 2 chapters every night. And it's easier to read every night than it is every morning. I like to read one chapter of the New Testament every morning. But recently I've been bored of the Old Testament. So I've been reading the New Testament. Because the Old Testament's all these rules, and especially the first couple of books, it's just like you get like Genesis, and it's Adam and Eve, and Adam and Eve had the kids. They had I can't remember anything, and their kids had Enoch and this, and there's so many people. It's like that, and then you get into like Leviticus or whatever, and it's the rules, the Jewish rules that God set for them. So much. The tabernacle has to be this and this and this. They're just going to read one chapter to Dipsy. The parable of the workers in the vineyard. For the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. He agreed to pay them a denarius for the day and sent them into his vineyard. About 9 in the morning, he went out and saw others standing in the marketplace doing nothing. He told them, "You also go and work in my vineyard, and I will pay for you whatever is right." So they went. I should have brought my reading glasses. He went out again about noon and about 3 in the afternoon and did the same thing. About 5 in the afternoon, he went out and found still others standing around. He asked them, "Why have you been standing here all day long doing nothing?" "Because no one has hired us," they answered. He said to them, You also go and work in my vineyard." When everything came, the owner of the vineyard said to his foreman, "Call the workers and pay them their wages, beginning with the last one's hired, and going on the first." The workers who were hired about 5 in the afternoon came and each received a denarius. So when those came who were hired first, they expected to receive more, but each one of them also received a denarius. When they received it, they began to grumble against the landowner. "These who were hired last worked only 1 hour," they said, "and you have made them equal to us who have borne the burden of the work and the heat of the day." But he answered one of them, I am not being unfair to you, friend. Didn't you agree to work for denarius? Take your pay and go. I want to give the one who was hired last the same as I gave you. Don't I have the right to do what I want with my own money, or are you envious because I am generous?" So the last will be first, and the first will be last. Jesus predicts his death a third time. Now Jesus was going up to Jerusalem. On the way, he took the 12 aside and said to them, "We are going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be delivered over the chief priests and the teacher of the law. They will condemn him to death and will hand him over to the Gentiles to be mocked and flogged and crucified. On the third day, he will be raised to life." A mother's requests. Then the mother of Zebedee's sons came to Jesus with her sons and, kneeling down, asked a favor of him. "What is it you want?" he asked. She said, Grant that one of the two sons of mine may sit at your right and the other at your left in your kingdom." "You don't know what you are asking," Jesus said to them. "Can you drink the cup I am going to drink?" "We can," they answered. Jesus said to them, "You will indeed drink from my cup, but to sit at the right or left is not for me to grant. These places belong to those for whom they have been prepared by my Father." When the 10 heard about this, they were indignant with the two brothers. Jesus called them together and said, "You know that the ruler of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their high officials exercise authority over them. Not so with you. Instead, whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be the first must be your slave. Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." 2 blind men receive sight. As Jesus and his disciples were leaving Jericho, a large crowd followed him. 2 blind men were sitting by the roadside, and when they heard that Jesus was going by, they shouted, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us." The crowd rebuked them and told them to be quiet, but they shouted all the louder, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us." Jesus stopped and called them. "What do you want me to do for you?" He asked. "Lord," they answered, "we want our sight." Jesus had compassion on them and touched their eyes. Immediately they received their sight and followed him. And this is Dipsy. Still relaxing. Do you like that, Dip? Look at her little sweater. She's so cute on her squishmallow. My sister's squishmallow that Dipsy just likes to sit on. And all right. Tomorrow I might go hiking or something. Today is Friday. It's Friday night. Got nothing to do. I'm still bored. I like to go out, but it's the winter, so we can't go out as often. Tomorrow after work, I might go hiking. Maybe Sunday, but it might snow. And I'm also supposed to lift tomorrow, so maybe we'll get a lifting video.